Hey guys, welcome to Let's Talk Some Cinema Shop. Today we talk It Chapter 2. Yes, that's right, the long-awaited sequel has finally came out in theaters, and I had a chance to go ahead and watch it. So It Chapter 2 takes place 27 years after what happened in the first one. Obviously, if you read the book or you saw the miniseries, you know exactly where this film is going. It had a great cast as far as the older versions of the children. We had Jessica Chastain playing Beverly Marsh, Bill Hader playing Richie Tozier, James McAvoy playing Bill Denbrough, Ziad Mustafa playing Mike Hanlon. You might notice him as the Old Spice guy. Andy Bean as Stanley Uris. J. Ryan Ben Haskam and James Ranson as Eddie Casbro. So the film I thought was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't magnificent, and it wasn't as horrifying as I wanted it to be. I'm sorry to say. But this film came off very, very comedic a lot at times. Enough to kind of, it overshadowed a lot of what the film was supposed to be about, which was fear. You had Pennywise supposed to put a lot of fear into these characters to like not want to come back to Derry. But it felt like totally opposite of that. In the sense that they took this character, again I'm trying to do any spoils on this, but they kind of took the Pennywise character, and you've seen the trailers where he's kind of begging for them to come back, how he's missing them to come back. It was a great line in the trailer. I kind of enjoyed it, but I thought it was going to be more of a taunt in the film. But instead, yeah, pretty much he kind of wants them there, which is weird because, I mean, these are the kids that killed you in the first one, or tried to kill you and basically stopped you as kids. So you kind of really don't want them to be there again, especially if you're back at it again, killing people. But so it kind of took me out on that part. Practical effects in this film are 0 to none. A lot of stuff that they did, a lot of the characters that Pennywise changed into to create the fear moments for our Losers Club were a lot of CGI heavy stuff, man, and it kind of really took me out. I really wanted to see a lot more practical effects, a lot more, grotesque type of latex looking stuff, and instead everything that he turned into was basically CGI. So when the scene would come up and it build up to it, and then the creature or whatever came out, it was just a big old blob of CGI. So honestly, I thought they dropped the ball on that. There were a lot of scenes, yes, they were pretty bloody. If you watch the opening scene, I felt like the opening scene to this film should have been the tone for the whole film. It was very great. It was very deep and had a meaning to it, and it was very, very bloody as well. And it was dark. It was really dark. So you watch the opening scene, you're like, holy shit, this is what the rest of the movie's gonna be like. Great. And then you get into the actual characters, and then Pennywise meeting them, and it just turned into a buddy comedy type of film, and it just didn't really work out, at least for me. Like I said, maybe a lot of people enjoyed it. I did see a lot of comments online. A lot of people had a lot of fun with it, which is great for a horror film, I'm assuming. But to me, I was really expecting to be a lot darker tone, especially since Pennywise would have to try a little harder to try to scare these guys so that hopefully they don't stop him. But it's just a fun movie, but it's not horrifying at the least. And also, let me add, I know there's a lot of people that really hate the ending that happened in the miniseries. Now, obviously, if you read the book and you saw the miniseries, you know how that ending went. This isn't going to be any better. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil anything as far as like what happens, but all I can say is that I enjoyed the miniseries ending a lot more than this ending. This ending to me was terrible. I didn't enjoy it at all. So that says a lot, because everybody really hates that old one, and I wasn't really a fan of it either. But I went ahead and rewatched it again this weekend, and I was kind of like, yeah, this is way better than what they did in this recent version. But that's just me. Again, everyone has their own thing. If you had fun with it, fantastic. It was great. So all in all, I give It Chapter 2 a B. It was a very big film to do. It had big shoes to fill. So I can imagine it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work that went into it. Like I said, it's 3 hours long, so I mean, you can't really down them on that part. But it did feel rushed at times, despite its length in time. So if you get a chance, go ahead and go watch it, enjoy it, have fun with it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Go to the movies, watch the movies, and enjoy.